this GPS is messy. Tell me if that makes any sort of sense whatsoever. Everyone, welcome back into the channel. All the Positive East here. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for subscribing. Appreciate y'all again as always. Everyone, we got our next destination up here in terms of where we're going. So let me plug in FSD. I'm ready. Tron's ready. I hope you all are ready too. Let's do this thing. Let's see what this thing brings. As you already know, everybody, this GPS is messy. Look at this right here. Tell me if that makes any sort of sense whatsoever. Or right, we literally could just go straight. Now it pulls it up there. Okay. All right, so cool. Let's I'll talk about destination after we get through this little stoplight here. And FSD does it good there. So oh wow, actually no, I'll wait. We got some. Okay, so car moved. Okay, that's great. Tesla at that. And another Tesla is trying to park. And we have a car here on the left, so we can't get by it. And then we go. Okay, great. So everyone, destination that we got on today is that we're going to Dame's Kitchen in Belleville. Got about an 18-minute drive here, 5 miles away from where we are. Haven't been to this place before whatsoever, and haven't been to Belleville on the channel. So let's see how this thing goes. Got a stop sign here. Got to make the left turn here. So all where, and as we all know, FSD does hold up and post up there at the stop sign there for quite some time. Now we got the light coming up here. Got to make the right turn here. Car on the left, and well, that car pulls over, which is actually good because this street is kind of narrow here. And then we're at the stoplight here before we keep this thing pushing. So everyone, a little bit about this place, right? So why did I choose this place? Why did I choose Dame's Kitchen? So I had a short video about the Brunswick Burger House on TikTok. For those of you not on a TikTok, please feel free to follow that channel too as well. Follow TikTok there. So posted up about this video here about the Brunswick Burger House, and a moderator from Dame's Kitchen actually reached out and said if I'm in the area, okay. And actually we gotta stop. Man, why what is happening here? Okay, so now we keep it rolling here. Moderator from Dame's Kitchen actually reached out to me from the video that I posted. And they said if I'm ever in the area, just stop by. And everyone, as you all know, hey, I'll stop by for sure. Everyone, I don't get paid for any of the reviews that I do whatsoever on the channel. So it's literally just me going to places, paying for my food, and then giving a review. At this point, I don't even want to do the paid reviews because I feel like I may not be able to give as much commentary as I usually can on the stuff that I eat. So I'm like, yeah, I'll rather just go and grab it and pay for it myself and then eat it and then see how it goes here. Okay. Now, thankfully, everyone, for some strange reason, it kind of worked out today where I'm like actually in the area, but not purposefully. It's just like I'm just in the area somehow, some way today. So I'm like, okay, like let's do it today since I'm around. Now, a little bit about this place, everyone. I was reviewing the website there, and one of the things that they mention here is that they say their food is for people who love food, who crave culture, comfort, and then also bold flavor. Okay? Everyone, I always say this every single week. I hope they are right. I hope they are right in terms of like what they're saying, because oh my goodness, if they're talking about bold flavor and comfort and culture, that's right up my alley right there. So I got to check this place out to see how good this thing actually is. Got the green light here, everyone. Some strange reason, everyone, if you live over here or by this area, this little car wash here is kind of dangerous when you got cars parked up on the side here, right in the middle of the street there. But it's like, what can you do, right? Like, I don't know what you can do, but it just sucks that the car wash is right there. And when there's a line, there is a line, and it gets a little bit messy here. But anyway, going back to what do they serve here? So this place, everyone, serves jerk chicken. Man, this street is messed up here for some reason. But they serve jerk chicken. Think about that, everyone. Jerk chicken. So they serve jerk chicken soul food, right? Brisket, ribs, rasta pasta, fried whitings, and they do some curry chicken. Everyone, talk about a flavorful experience right there just by me thinking about that, how much what they serve right there. Got to make this right turn here from this stop sign here. Let's see. And FSD. Oh my goodness, that was a little bit too long too as well. Car in the back, like, what is this guy doing? But I'm thinking about everyone. I'm thinking about getting the jerk chicken, of course, and I'm probably going to try the mac and cheese, and probably with another side or two, I would say, is what I'm kind of thinking about doing, and then also having today. I've never tried jerk chicken on the channel whatsoever, so this is going to be an experience to see how good this thing is. Now, hopefully it's not too spicy, which usually I find jerk chicken to be really, really spicy. It's either really, really spicy or really, really salty. So let's hope there's a balance. Let's hope there's a balance between those two there. And I don't know, but we'll have to wait and see. Now, I checked on Google, everyone, to see how many reviews that they do have. This place is new, but they do have seven people who rated it already, 5.0 there. Which again is new place, I'm assuming. Don't know when they open or anything like that. And yeah, I don't know. Maybe I'll meet the owner or something like that, and I'll jump back on the channel and tell y'all about the experience here. But so far, everyone, new place, just open, and let's see how this thing goes here. So we got the green light here, everyone. Everyone, of course, as always on the channel, I have to talk about some Tesla news here, and we got, actually before I talk about that, we got two lanes here. FSD is in the left lane here. We got to go straight through the light, and this car kind of goes kind of slow there, and we keep it rolling here. So some Tesla news, everyone. Some of the Tesla news here is news, kind of recent. So let's talk about it first. First thing, everyone, is that if you all can kind of see this on the screen here, Tesla updated the maps here to make it more so like a 3D kind of model there, like a 3D kind of map there. So now it shows buildings there, which I don't know, everyone, or maybe I should say, from my personal opinion, I don't think that's really needed, because why does it really matter? Like, we don't really need to see the buildings there. Now, of course, everyone, you can turn it off by clicking up at the right there, and then boxing it off, turn that off there. But I'll keep it on for right now. But literally, I don't believe we need to see that. But for some strange reason, Tesla has it up there. And to be honest, I don't even know how they were able to do that so quickly. And it's interesting because it's just like, okay, so you add a 3D modeling here, but the maps are still jacked up. I don't know if the version is on the light version of Google Maps or something, but you couldn't fix that first before you add up there a 3D map there, because we don't need it. No one needs a 3D map. We don't need to see the buildings. We just want to know where we're going, and if FSD is going to get us there accurately here. But I mean, I guess it's for visuals. Maybe it like makes it more nicer. I don't know. I really probably won't even really. It's up there. It's default now. Oh my goodness, this car. Ooh, if that car came out, I hope FSD was going to stop there. But I don't think we needed everyone. But I don't know. What are your thoughts, everyone, about the 3D maps there? Like, do you think it's important? What are your thoughts? I'm just curious to see what you think about it. Some other Tesla news, everyone, is that they now have a new color, which is marine blue. Now, I looked at the marine blue, everyone. I will say it looks pretty nice. It looks special. If I was in the market to get a new car, I would actually get and prefer that color there, because it's almost like a dark blue. And it's not like the blue here that's the normal Tesla color. It's like a little bit more darker there, a little bit more subtle there, which I actually really like there. It's going to be interesting to see once that car that color, people start buying that color. because that color looks really, really majestic there. I really do say that. And I'm glad, everyone, that Tesla is adding new colors, because at this point, everyone, every car is starting to look the same. Every car is starting to look the same to me, to be honest with y'all. Like, they got the standard colors, the white and all that type of stuff, which I totally get here. Now, FSD should be in the left lane here. I'm actually going to put it to the left lane here, which will be good because we need to be in the left here. So let's stop here and I'll keep talking about some Tesla news, everyone. Okay, so we got the green light here. I just like to be in this left lane here, everyone, because of course these two lanes are merging, but I'd rather be in the left compared to the right here, because we got to turn anyway coming up soon. But yeah, so every car to me like just looks the same. So like the gray, the white, the blue there, the red there. So I feel like I'm glad that they're adding a new color here. So now we're getting a little bit more flavor, and not everyone just buying or having the same color there, which would be nice. Got to make this left turn here. Got a couple cars coming up, and FSD is going to wait here. Now we could go here, but it's probably not. No, it's not. Now we could go after this car here, which FSD is definitely going to do now because we kind of see the wheel turn. Okay, that's perfect. Okay. Last other thing of Tesla news, everyone, is that Tesla's already started to release version 14.1.1 for FSD. So everyone, you all know, if you've been on the channel or if you've been watching some Tesla news here, everyone, FSD 14 was released just a couple weeks ago, and now they're already moving quite fast to the updated version of it, which is .1, okay? Which I think is actually pretty good, which means the updates are going to be coming a little bit more frequently now. Of course, it's still not available to the public yet. They're still testing it out with a couple of YouTube users and a couple other special people there, probably employees. So it's going to be interesting to see how smooth it starts to look and become. Now we got a stop sign and FSD is posted up. Oh my goodness. Now that was a long post and we didn't even need to do that there. Wow. So it's going to be interesting to see how they continue to make improvements to this thing, because they generally made the improvement, I would say, because there was a lack of just smoothness, a little bit more jarring, and some emphasis of FSD just using the brakes or slamming on the brakes to some degree. And the split second decisions here as well were not good with FSD. So that's why they made that update real quickly here. So I'm glad it looks like they're like progressing and moving forward with this thing with 14. And hopefully at some point they start releasing FSD 14 to the wide public here, so we can also kind of get a look to kind of see what are some other changes that need to be made. But right now, everyone, so far with FSD, whoa, it's making some improvements here. But I always feel like sometimes, everyone, they make 2 steps forward and then 1 step back, because they always have to double back because they maybe added just a deviation or adjustment that made the thing a little bit more sensitive. So I'm going to be interested to see how this thing improves and how the updates continue to come very frequently here. Okay. Yeah, it's gonna be nice. Now we're coming up here, everyone, to the destination about less than a mile here, which is good here. So everyone, again, on the channel here today, probably the jerk chicken, the mac and cheese, and probably 2 other sides here, because they do a bunch of different soul food kind of options here. And yeah, we'll have to wait and see, everyone, what are my thoughts about it in real time, about this place. So let's hope it's all right. Let's hope so. Now we got to go through the light, everyone, here, and we are in the left lane here. Okay, now FSD clicks the right signal, which is great, so we can get past this people going to the left there. And interesting, this is not a light, but it's a railroad crossing here, but it says a light there. I don't know what that was. Of course, with this FSD kind of maps here, not the FSD maps, but the Tesla maps here is a little bit wonky here. So closing in here, got to make this left turn here, and then we're almost literally right there at the destination here. And then we make the left here, kind of slow as always, but still keep it rolling and cruising here to the destination. Man, I don't know where this destination is here. I really don't. It'd be interesting to see why would it be on this street here, but I don't know. Okay, got a stop sign here, and okay, that was a little bit better than the other stop sign so far on the trip there. But wow. Okay, yeah, this is gonna be. I wonder what the place is gonna look like on the outside. That's what I wonder because I was looking on Google Maps to kind of see what it was going to be looking like, and I didn't get an accurate picture. So, because I guess because it's so new. Now we got a stop sign here, everyone. Got a car here that's got to make the left before we do. Go straight. Oh, actually, FSD is gonna let this car go. Yes, they are. Yes, it is. And then we keep this thing going. And then the destination should be here up on the right. And I don't know where this thing actually is. Everyone, welcome back into the channel. Y'all won't believe this though, but so when I recorded this video, for some strange reason, the audio just did not work whatsoever when I played it back. And it sucked too because like I left the place already after doing a review. So I just decided let's keep the video and just do a voiceover. So got some food here. Everyone, this is the smoked brisket. So this brisket here is about like $12 or something. This right here is a jerk chicken I was talking about. And then I got one more other item, which is here, which I think was pretty good, and their most favorite popular item here, which is the oxtail that you can see there, and you get to choose your two sides. I chose the mac and cheese, and then I chose the collards, like I was telling y'all that I was going to choose, and it turned out really well. Interesting enough, everybody, about this video too, is that this was a collaboration with Dame's Kitchen here, which they invited me to. So lovely to do this. So got the brisket right there. You can tell the texture on it. It's pretty good. Everyone, this brisket right here reminds me similar, everyone, to Franklin's. For those who've been to Texas here, that brisket reminds me of that. How it's smoked just right, and the outside texture of that thing is just something. Is something intense here, where you got the outside charcoal there, but then when you taste into that, the flavor that is bursting from that thing is nice here. Um, and so, man, this thing was actually really good. I think the brisket itself, everyone, I believe it was $12, and they had this little sauce with it here too, as well. Everyone, when you dip that into that sauce there, when I tell you that sauce was bursting with flavor, because I don't know how they were able to smoke that sauce, but it seemed as though whatever they did to this thing, it was smoked, and it added so much kind of just balance to that little brisket right there, where it didn't take anything away from the brisket, but it just added more value to it. And so that sauce right there, everyone, when you get that sauce, just make sure you get that because it got the sugar in there, the molasses in there, and all that. Okay, so we're moving on to the oxtail here, right? So again, one of the most popular items at Dame's Kitchen is this oxtail here. Look, everyone, the texture on this oxtail here. It's got like the flavor, the color to it. You can tell is pretty good there. And when I tasted this, everyone, the brisket was lit. I mean, this oxtail here was falling off the bone. That's how good it was. And it's tough to do oxtail falling off the bone because you got to make sure the temperature is just right, and you got to make sure it tastes not salty, but it's got enough flavor that you can tell right here in this right here that it brings so much good just spices and the juices in it, the nice little just sauce that they kind of put in it too, was definitely on point. Everyone, I gotta say though, this place here was pretty good. Okay, now I'm showing the mac and cheese here. Now the mac and cheese, everyone, elbows were done just right there, and it was cooked with the great amount of cheeses there, the Monterey in there, the cheddar in there, some sharp cheddar in there. It had some butter in there too as well that you kind of taste there with the eggs there and some milk, of course. Um, Interesting enough, everyone. When as I'm talking through this video, right, I did this video. This is like my second time eating this food. So the first time was actually in person inside. And so the photos in this video here don't really do it as much justice as I tried to capture here. But I gotta say, this food is really good. Now you got the jerk chicken there, everyone. The jerk chicken, you got the outside of it. It looks a little bit burnt there, which I like about some jerk chicken, everyone. It has to be kind of burnt on the outside, so you could tell like it that barbecue, that smoker there, that grill there, it got it there. But then when you look at it on the inside there, the inside is not thoroughly cooked, but it's got juices. It's got it just right. Look at that little skin there on that right there. That skin, everyone, perfect kind of color to it there again. But again, when you bite into it, it's got to be nice and soft. It can't be too dry, and it's got to be just right. So when I tried this here, it wasn't salty, which I told you about. It had the spices in it. It had the nice balance to it. The texture was on point, and the flavor in that little thing right there was actually really good. Okay. Now I did have some little sauce to it, as well with this one. I don't think I was a fan of this sauce that they had with it, but the sauce here, for the brisket there, that sauce was good. But look at the white meat there on that, everyone. It's hard to make that thing where the outside is cooked and it's got the little burnt texture on it there, but then the inside though of that thing is nice and juicy. It's tough to do that. You got to have some sort of skill set there, to make that thing just be just definitely on point. Um, so this meal, everyone, was really good, I gotta say. Now I skip here, fast forward here to the sauce that I was telling you about. The sauce, it was okay. You could tell it had some brown sugar in there, some really smoked with some barbecue in there. Not as much as the brisket in there, sauce there, but I think that sauce was okay. But I just wasn't really a fan of that particular sauce right there. But the brisket one, everyone, you get that brisket sauce, and you make sure you dip that brisket in there. Now, everyone, my review on this was actually really good. You can show it right there. You can see it right there at the top there. But yeah, this was great, everyone. So everyone, if you get a chance here, stop at Dame's Kitchen. I think this is a must try for certain. Just because I think the food is good, and I think it's only going to build from here for sure. Um, Especially with the prices are very reasonable compared to other places that I've been here for barbecue and jerk chicken and all that. So I have to say, everyone, this spot was actually on point. This was like your mom, your grandma put their foot in this meal, and that's how good it still was, even with their foot in it. But all right, y'all. So I hope you all enjoyed this video, and yeah, we had to do the voiceover here for sure. But everyone, as always, you know what I always say at the end. You heard it here first. You can't say I didn't tell y'all so. I catch y'all on the next one. See y'all.